Hey guys, it's Alex here, and I'm back with Afan Lido for the end of season 19 review. As you've seen, not the final, unfortunately, but generally it was a very good year. I think, oh yeah, we have actually made some transfers. I forgot to go over in January. I think I did some of them later though. So going out though, there is James Blackmore is leaving for TNS at the end of the season on a free. Perry Pembridge is leaving for Kilmarnock on a free. Coming in, we signed Owen Hill, a Northern Irish striker, to partner McCaw from West Ham on a free. 22 years old, had some caps for Northern Ireland. He looks pretty good. Hopefully he can develop well at us and bring him in. Then we got Tommy Malloy, another centre back slash right back, a 21-year-old from Man City, which is actually surprising we could sign him for like low wages, but he'll be coming in. And then actually Kim Byong-yong from Porto, 23-year-old South Korean centre mid, got some very nice mental stats there and some good technical stats as well. So hopefully he can do well as our centre mid next year. So those are the players coming in. If you go through the fixtures for the rest of the year, obviously, well, we had Real 3-0, then we drew 2-2 with Banger, which is quite annoying. Simmons getting 2, but we just couldn't break them down. Then we had the Valencia game 1-0 away. ABBA 3-0 and then 2-0 in the World Cup quarter final. 4-2 versus TNS. 2-0 versus Real. Valencia beat 2-1. 5-2 versus Airbus. Banger City was 3-1. Then the Spartak Moscow games 2-0 and 1-1. Banger City 4-0 in the semi-final. ABBA, TNS, and then the Arsenal game. Then the fateful away Arsenal game. Oh, so bad. Look at that. Unfortunate there. But definitely first time in the semi-final. Good showing by us. Then we had the Premier League Cup final versus Airbus. 2-1. Chris Livingston actually scored against us. He's sort of becoming a bit of a bane against us. But Bowen got us the win in a great, I think it was a really good goal for the 91st minute. I thought it was going to go to extra time because we dominated, but they just got one on the counter attack. But I'll just show you this goal here. It was out of nowhere. I think actually in the process O'Sullivan went down injured. So I'll show you this. Slow the highlight down and change it to TV. But yeah, it was a good goal. Did not expect it, I'll tell you that. But yeah, there we go. Alright, let's slow it down some more. Let's take it back a bit. Okay, so it's sort of the end of the game. Let's slow it down all the way. Mark Bowen gets to O'Sullivan. He's injured, and look at that. Right from the edge there. Just takes it. Bottom corner. Great play by him there to get us the winner there. So that was a good game for us. Then we lost 2-1 in the league. I put out all the youngsters, to be fair. As you can see, look. Then Chris Livingston got 2 against us after Simmons gave us the lead, which was quite annoying. But then we smashed them 4-1 in the final, which I was quite happy about. Even McCaw missing another penalty. Bowen, Mata with 2, and Guzman with the goals there to give us another win there. So if we look at the league, we finished top in the end. Real got the European places playoff. We finished top with 91 points, 30 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss, 117 for, 20 against, quite a lot compared to normal. TNS came second in the end, 6 points behind them. Airbus, they made a really good storm up the table towards the end, and that win helped them come third, which is the first time they've come third in a long time. Look at that. ABBA have had it for 7 years, but Airbus are going to have a chance now to go into there. But yeah, definitely a good season for us anyway. If we look at the award winners, Manager of the Year, for some unknown reason, went to TNS. John Hayes, who I have despised for because he always had a go at me. He had a win ratio of 56%. I had a win ratio of 90%, which is just bullshit. I think it's just because I win it every time. They have to change it up, and just like they're trying to count that he got in the Europa League, even though I got to the semi-finals of the Champions League. So I don't know why that happens there. Player of the year went to Tom Jarman, actually, our 19-year-old striker who came through our youth system. 10 goals, 5 assists. Done pretty well there. Team of the season, you have Watson in there, Whitaker and Benali. Then we had top goal scorer was Gary Curry from TNS. Then John Angel from Real, and then Rich Porter from TNS as well. Young player went to Michael Whitaker. 21 goals, 21 appearances, 1 goal, 3 assists. He was actually our youth player from last year. Came through. He's actually been doing pretty well in centre mid. But yeah, let's go to actually TNS. They wrong way. TNS. They got to the knockout round, as you know, and then they lost to Tottenham 1-0 and 3-1. Unfortunate for them, but to get there, pretty good. And also the fact that if I show you the Champions League final, I think it was Arsenal versus someone. I think it was Chelsea, maybe. Yeah, Arsenal versus Chelsea, and they won in 2-1 in extra time. So both for the past 2 years, actually, we've lost to the winners. So I think we lost to Bayern that year. But yeah, we've lost to the winners for the past 2 years, so that's good in a way. But yeah, unfortunate on that case as well. I also wanted to show you who are we looking at here? Looking at Airbus. Wrong way. They actually have one of our players. Who is he? Where is he? Let's go to their transfers. Their transfer history. Dean Tobin, actually. Oh, they sold him now. The first time one of my players had gone from a former player of mine, youth player, has gone from one Welsh club for another Welsh club for money. Dean Tobin went for 28.5k from Airbus to ABBA, so that's pretty good there. But yeah, so otherwise, I think, youth. It's the first bad year we've had in 19 seasons. Didn't get anyone. Look, I'll show you the best player we had. I think. Is it Andrew Tandy the best? Yep, Andrew Tandy. Our goalkeeper is the best we've ever had this year, and he's on 2.5 stars. And then in the next is Andy Legg, who's on 2-star, a bit potential. But look, they've got some good stats, but not as good as it could have been, unfortunately. But yeah, we'll go on into the 20th season now. Keep going. I actually wanted to show you the staff we have, just to the fact that I haven't gone over it ever, and I thought about going it. Our assistant manager is Borja Akiza. I think some of you may know him. I think he plays for Atletico. Yeah, no, Athletic Bilbao for all his life, and then he came to us as an assistant manager. I don't know if there's any other. We got Marisa Du as a coach, so he's done pretty well. He's got some good stats there. We also got Theo Walcott as a coach. He's a very good coach. He came into us after coaching at Reading and Bradford. We played for Bradford and Derby. Then also Paulo Ferreira, I think I showed you him before. Clark Carlisle, he's a very, very good coach. I think you should definitely pick him up if you have him in your game. Look at that. 20 for mental, tactical and technical and attacking, and 19 for defending. So he's definitely a good coach to pick up. I don't know if there's anyone else there. We've got Modibo Maiga, who plays for West Ham as a scout. He's got some pretty good stats as a scout. So there we go. And then otherwise we've got no one really. But yeah, so